Something happens to women after 40 that almost nobody dares to talk about. It's not sudden, but it creeps in quietly. One day she's cooking dinner, planning vacations, raising kids. The next day, she's staring out the window, wondering why she feels so hollow inside. This emptiness isn't about money. It isn't about her husband failing to provide. It isn't even about the kids. It's something deeper, something hidden in the psychology of aging and identity. For nearly 20 years, a woman's sense of worth is fueled by being needed, admired, and desired. From her teens into her 30s, she's at the center of attention, by men, by friends, even by her children. She is validated constantly, and validation is addictive. But after 40, the noise dies down. The kids grow independent. Her husband is no longer chasing her the way he once did. And society, cruel as it is, begins to look past her. Suddenly, the endless validation that once defined her begins to fade. And that silence feels unbearable. That silence is what we call the emptiness after 40. You see, a woman's identity for so long has been tied to roles. The beautiful girl, the young wife, the nurturing mother. But when the children no longer need her every moment, and when her beauty no longer commands the same attention it once did, she's left asking, "Who am I now?" Most families don't see it. Husbands assume everything is fine. Kids assume mom is strong, steady, and unshakable. But behind closed doors, many wives are silently collapsing. She begins comparing herself to her past self. Old photos bring tears instead of joy. Memories of being wanted, pursued, admired, become painful reminders of what feels lost. This is why so many women begin chasing distractions in their 40s. Some turn to shopping. Some bury themselves in social media. Others look for validation in dangerous places, through flirtation, emotional affairs, or even leaving the life they once built. It's not that she doesn't love her family. It's not that she wants to destroy her marriage. It's that she's desperate to feel alive again, to feel seen, to feel that she still matters. But here's the truth nobody admits. This emptiness is not about her husband failing or her children neglecting her. It's about how society programmed her from the beginning. From the time she was a teenager, she was told her value was in her beauty. Her worth was in being desired. Her pride was in being chosen. And after 40, when biology and time naturally begin to change her reflection, that entire foundation begins to crumble. Imagine an athlete who has trained their whole life to perform, only to realize they can't keep up with the younger competition anymore. That crushing realization is the same one women face, but multiplied by 10. It's not about the wrinkles on her skin. It's about the collapse of her identity. And here's where the danger lies. Instead of accepting this new chapter with grace, many women rage against reality. They chase youth through extreme diets, cosmetic fixes, or worse, through new relationships that make them feel young again, if only for a moment. But this is only temporary relief. Because the truth is, no matter how many compliments she collects, no matter how many strangers notice her, it will never fill the emptiness inside. That emptiness can only be healed by redefining her worth, by realizing that beauty fades, but character endures, that being wanted by many is nothing compared to being deeply loved by one, that raising a family, building a life, surviving storms, that is a legacy greater than youth. But most women never hear this truth. Instead, they are fed lies by magazines, movies, and social media. That happiness comes from staying forever young, forever desirable, forever admired. And when reality doesn't match that illusion, the emptiness swallows them whole. So why do so many wives feel empty after 40? Because nobody told them the truth. Nobody prepared them for the shift. Nobody gave them a new definition of value. And families, they rarely see it until it's too late. Until the mother they thought was unshakable begins to withdraw. Until the wife they thought was loyal begins to wander. Until the woman they thought they knew becomes someone else entirely. This is the silent pain women hide after 40, not because they want to, but because they don't know how to explain it. And unless we start acknowledging this truth, families will keep breaking under the weight of something no one wants to admit.